Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, and welcome back to some more of Let's Play Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals. As you can see, I'm just flying around in my newly acquired airship, just enjoying these Mode 7 graphics the Super Nintendo has to offer. And here we go, here's our stop on Triforce Island, where we will be pretty much starting up all the stuff leading up to the end of the game. The town of Narvik, which is full of these kind of superstitious people who are all kind of occulty, and they're all big into their super beings and whatnot, and at least that's what they'll tell you if you talk to them. I'm not much into talking to them. I'm just gonna take all their stuff from their weapons and armor shop, and they got some pretty good stuff. Zerko Axe there for Guy. Let's see, armor-wise, this is where you're gonna have to kind of pick and choose, because there's gonna be stuff that's gonna raise stats and stuff that lower stats. It's not just really straightforward, like this plate. I'll give it to Artie, but I'm not going to give it to Selene because I want her to stay as the most powerful magic user that she could possibly be. Zerko Band. Should I give it to Artie? No, I don't think so. There is one item in particular here, the Zerko Shield, that is actually going to be of great use to us because it has an IP ability called Berserker, and that increases your attack power for everyone on your team drastically. So I highly recommend that you get it, even if it brings my attack down by a little bit and brings Guy's defense down by a little bit. It's totally worth it. It's especially if you're not super high leveled like I am, it can really be a game changer. So anyhow, to go on with this game, we're gonna move up here to this old man he got 3 women locked up in his bedroom. Yeah, that doesn't seem strange at all. Not at all. Lisa, Marie, Claire, would you come over here, please? Yes. Oh, this is weird. They're all dressed the same, too. I told you they were kind of occulty. What do you think? Do you feel anything? Yes, I sense a very strong energy flow. The one I have been sensing since the other day is indeed his. This person, he might be able to break the seal of the Sinistrals. I see. That's exactly what I thought. What are you talking about? Listen to me, Johnny. We've spent all our lives devoted to super beings. Been so for generations. Alright. They gave us armor, shields, and helmets. We put them in the 3 towers. Why? Why did you put them in the 3 towers? Why not just hold on to them right here like you've been holding on to these women captive for so long, apparently. So those are the names of the 3 towers. I'm not even going to try to pronounce them. It said that only he worthy to wear them shall break the seal. With that island parked above, I imagine Deus and his henchmen want those items. Well, that would make sense, right? Does that mean those items have already unsealed? No, not yet. Deus is a super being. Not even Deus can break the seal? In order to unseal the items, you must have something. What is it? These girls! Oh, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. They've inherited the power to resonate energy. You mean those energy waves? Yes, they are the key to breaking the seal. It's ringing. Huh? Johnny, my name is Lisa. Please take me to the top of the tower. I am the first key. Oh, okay. Is this like Fifth Element, where Mila Jovovich was the 5th element? At least the 5th element wasn't hard. Am I right? Come on. Would you go? Yeah, I'll go. Let's get this story over with. Come on. It's taking forever. But, so here we go, leave the town of Narvik. This is going to be your central hub for the rest of the game. Come back here when you need to heal up after every tower. And this is what the towers look like. Now, you don't need to worry about there being any really hard monsters here, and there are absolutely no puzzles, which, thank goodness for that, because I have had my fill of puzzles for years at this point. So, as you go to doors, just, check them out, see what you got there. I'm going to try not to get into any fights. There might be a few new enemies here, but it's nothing super special, so we're going to avoid them when we can and just focus on grabbing the treasure. Here we go with a super ice ring! Now, if you would have had the 8 dragon eggs, you can trade them to the egg dragon, and he gives you a set of super rings. That's one of the 4 things he can give you. But it turns out, I've only got 6 of the 8 dragon eggs, and I don't plan on getting the other 2. So, I'm not really going to show any of that side quest, unfortunately. I was kind of planning on it, but you know what? It's really tedious and not a lot of fun, and damn you, Cyclops, man. Ugh. But don't worry about it. It's one of those things that would have really been fun to do, like when this game first came out, a way to give this game a lot of replayability, just like the Ancient Cave is, but I just can't see it being worthwhile, especially seeing how long this game is to begin with. This game is much, much longer than I remembered it being for some reason. But, so we'll just make our way up here. When you get to rooms like this, these are enemy fights that you have to fight. But the enemy will always stay in one place, so you can just wrap around them and get in for the, preemptive strike, if you will. And I should have used some sort of a fry attack, because these guys are not taking damage. But, oh well, at least we got in first, so Artie can use, well, I guess Selen can use something first. Probably Ice Valkyrie. That's always a good go-to spell. And we'll have Artie use Fry on these guys. This should do a pretty good amount of damage. But as I said before with the whole Berserker thing, Artie's going to become more of a melee fighter at this point instead of being the magic user that he's been so far. Although the 4 Sinistrals are susceptible to light attacks, and Artie's got Fry and Zap, which both work great, so they're really good to do round 1 perhaps, before Berserker gets cast. But, you know, it's up to you. It's not a big deal, one way or another. So here we are, getting close to the top. I thought we were at the top already. Yeah, these generally aren't that long of towers. You can get through them pretty easily. Let's see if we can get around this dragon here. Should have switched to the hammer. I don't know why. I find that to be more effective, if you will. Get around Mr. Cyclops, man. No time, Cyclops, no time. And up here is pretty much the end. But before we go into that door, we're going to sneak around here. And we got one last ring that we can pick up. Not that we need it. And in fact, most of them aren't that helpful. Some of them are good for stat boosting, but some of them are just good for the element that they add to your attack. And right now, we don't have to worry about many monsters being susceptible to elements, except for the Sinistrals, who will be susceptible to light, obviously. So, you know, it is what it is. Just pointing out some treasure, I suppose. And one last time where we've got to fight a dragon. It was just some black dragons. We've seen them before. They're annoying, but I just figured we'll cut that one out. No need to make it longer than it has to be, right? And here we are, at the seal, and what's this? Dun dun dun! I thought you would come. Gades! Why? Thanks to Aram's landing on the island, my energy has been totally restored. Aram? She's a Sinistral? Haha. Amon, Aram, Deus, and yours truly. The time has come for us to rule the world. Don't be ridiculous. I won't let that happen. I'm Johnny the Fighter. Come on. So here we go, fighting Gades for, is this only the second time we fought him? It feels like you fight this guy a lot in this game for some reason. But, so we're gonna have Guy and Johnny cast Berserker. What's Thunder Shriek? I don't know, I've never used that before, so let's give that a shot. And Artie, I'm gonna have him use Bite. Let's see how much that does. That's pretty good. Probably is just as much as Zap or Fry would have done to him. Oh, Destructo Wave. Yeah, you don't have anything to worry about Gades here. Even if you're not that high of level. Look at the damage right there. Nothing. Nothing at all. So Berserker. Oh yeah, look at that. 300s, increasing our attack damage by well over 600 probably at this point. So yeah, now everyone else can pretty much just go on full out attack if you want. I'm gonna use Selen's Ice Valkyrie just to see if it's more powerful than what her melee attack might be, because I have been trying to focus on her magic abilities, but 319, I don't think so. She can probably do close to 400 with melee attack right now. Oh, there you go. Boom. 833, 694. Boom! Even B-Dude putting some points up on the board! The Hyper Kick! Yeah! So I did come to a conclusion that I think for the capsule monster I'm going to use for the end of the game is going to be SW2KX. And the reason for that is because he's probably the most offensive of them all. And, ooh, does Magic Freeze work? No, of course not. He's a boss. He's probably the most offensive of them all, and we used him for a long time throughout the game, so I think he's like around level 50 right now. So I'm gonna get Artie actually up to level 99, and oh, look at that. It's down already. Great. That was easy enough. So I'll get Artie up to level 99, I'll get SW2KX up to whatever level I can get him up to, and that will be our party for the rest of the game, as I see it. Don't think this is the end. As long as Aram lives, we can revive any time. Ha ha ha! No, that doesn't sound promising. Johnny, I guess there was one tough Sinistral we didn't know about. Yeah, looks like the real enemies are this Aram and Deus. On top of that, they're on Doom Island. Blast it! There you go. Nice use of blasted there, guy. We might be able to take care of the turbulence. Oh? Are you sure? Johnny, if you can break the seal of the Sinistrals, it might be possible. Does the turbulence have something to do with the seal? Just stand over there. The divine armor is inside there. Okay. I'll just stand here then. And that ringing sound. The seal! It's breaking! Whoa! Are you gonna use a bunch of sound effects? No. We just get armor suddenly came out of some sort of a tombstone looking plaque thing. With this resonating sound, all will be fine. What do you mean? As long as I stay here, the ringing will continue. When all three slates in the three towers are done, then they'll resonate, and then what will happen? Well, the resonance will create an enormous power that could help us blow away the island's turbulence. Huh. But if you could do that, you could... Please say no more. I cannot defeat Deus, but I want to help if I can. Please go. Please go and defeat Deus. We shall. We'll do it for you, Lisa. We knew you far too shortly. But anyhow, guys, that's pretty much going to take care of the first tower. 2 more towers just like that, but different enemies on top of them. So we got to make our way back to Narvik, grab ourselves a second girl, and be back on our way to the next tower. But that's for next time, guys. So thanks a lot for watching. This has been the Johnny Cage. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you have not. And I will talk to all of you guys tomorrow.